Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. It's Monday the 7th of April. I already did one cast once. Yep. So, I just drifted from the dam down twice to the boat ramp using a white jig. I caught one fish and had 3 others on. And I was headed back down. I thought I'd better go ahead and check my mics, and my mic had shut off. I looked to see when it shut off, and it shut off right at the beginning of my first drift. So I'm going to do one cast again and do it a little bit different. I can report that white jigs are not really working too good up there. I'm going to drift a number 12 Peppy Scud. I've got, I don't know, 3 small split shots. That's all I had in my bag on the end. And then I've got a dropper with the Scud. And line this thing up. There are the tennis courts, so you can see where I'm starting. This is what's been catching a lot of fish, is drifting a Scud on the bottom. They're running, the table rock is crested, it's starting to drop, but it's 919.8. And they're going to run this probably until it's down to 917, which might take 4 or 5 days. Beaver Lake came up, but they're not running beaver. So all we're getting in the table rock right now is from the creeks and runoff. So let's see, the water temp coming out of the off the top is about 49 degrees. Of course, the bottom's about 43, 44. They're running 2 units full. They've got 2 units down for maintenance. So they're running the 9 floodgates at 1 foot each, which equals 9,000 CFS. They're running about 16,000 CFS total. When you get this strong current like this, it really rolls the gravel around on the bottom, and that's where those scuds live. And it dislodges the scuds, and those fish just pick them up as they float by. And some of the guides have been fishing up here today, and they kept their limits of rainbows under 12 inches. When they bring them in to clean them, they're just packed full of scuds. And this is a prime example. This is a fish that's under 12, and his belly is absolutely full, I'm sure, of scuds. The guides are using this 12 and even a size 10 scud. They're also fishing an egg fly and a San Juan worm and doing pretty good. But by far, the scud is the best. Most of them are using two scuds. I would rather use just one because it's just a lot easier to manage. I'm not sure if you have an advantage. Maybe if you use 2 different types of flies, you'd have a little advantage there. They are fishing these from the cable at the dam all the way down to our place, actually, all the way down to Lilleys. But The best fishing I heard is all the way down to Short Creek. I tend to stay in the middle to the inside of the lake. I tend to stay a little bit on the shallow side. But I would not drift a scud along the channel or along the bluff. Too many things to get snagged on. Gray scud. A lot of the scuds I'm seeing coming out of the bellies are kind of a sculpin brown color. Maybe an olive. It's going by pretty quick, so it's probably more of a reactionary bite. Boy, he hit that one. Not any real big fish. Blake said he had a trip this morning. Two guys, well, they started at 9:30, 6-hour trip. They caught 60 rainbows. They had several in the 18-inch range, but nothing bigger. It's pretty good size. About 15. Hook's probably gonna pop out of his mouth. He's probably 16. All right, I'm tired of messing with you. Boy, he's got it embedded in that tough part of the mouth here. There we go. Oh, I thought I had it. You're really cutting into my fishing time. Thank you. You just want to make sure whatever you're using, you want it ticking the bottom. And going across the narrows flat. I don't like it when I don't move the camera back. This time of year, we don't have much of a problem with algae and stuff on the bottom. So you really don't have to check that fly that often. Should stay pretty clean. Yeah, I'm having trouble keeping it on the bottom right now. Probably should add another split shot. I'm going to move a little bit. Again, I'm kind of moving to the inside. There, I got the bottom. I really don't have enough weight on. That's my problem. It shouldn't be that hard to keep it on the bottom. Just don't like this. I don't know why. Not sure. I didn't have any trouble at all keeping it on the bottom before, and now ever since I caught that last fish, I've not been able to keep this bumping bottom like I want to. Now I'm bumping bottom. Okay, I'm approaching Fall Creek. So what I'm gonna do before I get there is I'm gonna put another split shot on. I did not bring my normal box of weights, so just happen to have some of these weights. Not ideal, but it'll do. I got 4 of them on. I think in my fishing report I said a 1/4 ounce bell weight would work. I'm going to stay with that. Still not on the bottom. Now I am. Instead of messing around with the camera, I'm just going to put it right in the middle. trophy area is definitely better than fishing down here. So if you don't mind going up there and fishing scuds, you can probably catch your limit of rainbows under 12 inches and have some fun. But according to Rick Lysick, he was catching them just as good down here as he was in the trophy area. So I'm gonna try going to the shallow side here real quick. No, I'm just finishing up one cast and then I've got to edit it, so I'm going to be probably more than an hour period, but thank you. Well, it's disappointing. In years past, when they run this much water, scuds work really good down through this stretch. But not today. I'm gonna drift this another couple hundred yards, I'm gonna call it. All right. Disappointing. Well, I don't think I changed my refreshment report. So, should be good. It's just tough keeping stuff on the bottom. I mean, even for me. So, that's the challenge. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.